Hi Angel family, this is Christy. Welcome to this episode of Magical Mondays. Today I thought I'd share with you my morning ritual. Many people ask me what do I do as part of my morning ritual, and I pull cards. And actually the first thing I do is I ground myself, because if we're not grounded and rooted to the earth, we can't pull in divine inspiration and make it happen here. So I'll either tap my chest on your thymus, or I have a drum, and I really like to drum. Drumming for me, I set the intention to activate my Earth Star chakra. When your Earth Star chakra is activated, it activates your stellar gateway, again, allowing divine inspiration to come in. So I usually always pull a tarot first. I use the Rider-Waite or a Star Tarot. I shuffle until I feel like I'm done shuffling. They say you should knock on it. I try to remember to do that. If you don't beat yourself up, right? I'll shuffle the cards. I'm going to share with you the spread I pulled this morning. And I used the Star Tarot. And the first card I pulled was the Five of Pentacles. Now, fives in the tarot can represent difficulty, challenges, worry. The pentacles represent your earthly happenings, right? Home, health, wealth. And you can see this person on here is kind of sad, hunched over. There's some turmoil happening in one of those areas of their life. So I pulled a clarification card. I usually pull two. I've been loving the Priestess of Light Oracle, so I've been using this every day. And the one I pulled for that was Wisdom. It says learning, joy, art, music. And this happens to be the Hindu goddess Saraswati. She's the goddess of music and the arts. And then I always like to pull an angel card to work with. And I pulled Jophiel, the angel of joy, the angel of illuminations, the angel of the crown chakra. So what does this card spread mean? Like, how would you interpret it? So here's how I would interpret it. I pulled the Star Tarot, and it has animal symbolism in it. This has the wolf, right? In Egyptian mythology, the wolf was the animal that they sent out ahead to find the path. So this represents finding my own individual path, even though I'm in a family system. You know, I've got my mom's having surgery next week, so I'm nervous about her. We just found out 2 of our adult children have COVID. They're vaccinated and they're doing okay, but you still worry, right? And that's what this card represents. But there's always hope. Here's the Rider-Waite one. In the background, there's a church or looks like a house of worship, or a welcoming place is lit up. So if these people could turn to something that would help them, there's something available. So you don't want to stay imprisoned in your own worry and your own difficulty and your own concern. And that's really why it was amazing I got the Archangel Jophiel, because Jophiel reminds us to have replaced those ugly thoughts with beautiful thoughts. And when you replace how you're thinking, it can shift your frequency. When you shift your frequency, you're inviting in something at that level. So if you're down here and you're depressed and you're staying stuck, that's what you're going to invite in, right? Stagnation and more worry. When you change those thoughts, keep telling yourself it's going to be okay. Look at what I do have going for me, or look at the resources I do have that I can draw on, and you start to shift that. And I love this Wisdom one. Down here, we've got the swan, right? The swans represent that connection between the mind and the heart. So when we can sometimes get out of our mind and into a heart space and look at something and move forward with love, we get back into the flow a little easier. So this is how I do my morning spread. Nothing too rigid. I start with the tarot, whichever deck I'm sort of into and using at that time. And then I always pull an angel card or Ascended Master card. Thank you for joining me for this week's Magical Mondays. We look forward to seeing you next week.